You want solar, but your roof won't cooperate. Maybe it's too old. Maybe it faces the wrong direction. Maybe your HOA said no. Maybe there's a giant oak tree you're not cutting down. And honestly, I respect that. Whatever the reason, a lot of people hear your roof doesn't work for solar and assume that's the end of the conversation. It's not. You've got 4 real alternatives, and some of them are better than you'd think. Hey, welcome back to IntegrateSun. Not every house we look at is a good fit for rooftop solar. But that doesn't mean solar is off the table. Let me walk you through your options, best to worst. Option 1, ground mount solar. If your roof doesn't work but you have yard space, this is my #1 recommendation. Ground mount solar. Same panels, same inverters, same battery integration, just installed on a racking structure in your yard instead of on your roof. And here's the part most people don't realize. Ground mount systems often produce more energy than rooftop systems. Why? Because you control the angle and orientation perfectly. No roof pitch compromises, no dormers in the way, no partial shading from a chimney. You point them exactly where they need to go. The downside, cost. Ground mount systems run about 10 to 20% more than rooftop because you're paying for the racking structure, concrete footings, and trenching for the wiring. You also need the space. We're talking roughly 400 to 600 square feet of open yard for a typical residential system. But if you've got the property for it, this is the closest thing to a rooftop system without touching your roof. Same ROI math, same battery compatibility, same 25-year lifespan. It's just on the ground. And if you're in one of our 12 states, we can actually assess your property for ground mount during a free consultation. We'll look at your yard, your shading, your soil, and tell you if it's viable. Links in the description. Option 2, solar carport or pergola. If you don't have open yard space, but you do have a driveway or patio area, a solar carport or pergola might work. These are purpose-built structures. Think of a carport that doubles as a solar array. Panels go on top, your car parks underneath. Some homeowners do the same thing with a pergola or patio cover in the backyard. You get shade and power. The upside, you're using space that was otherwise just a driveway or patio. No roof work, no yard sacrifice, and the panels can be angled optimally, just like ground mount. The downside, cost is higher than both rooftop and ground mount. You're paying for the structure itself. Steel or aluminum framing, engineering, permits, on top of the solar equipment. A residential solar carport typically costs 30 to 50% more than an equivalent rooftop system. And not every municipality treats these the same way in terms of zoning and setback rules, so you'll want to check with your local permitting office before committing. Honestly, solar carports are a great option for the right property. But for most homeowners, if you have yard space, ground mount gives you the same energy at a lower price. Option 3, community solar. Now, if you don't have yard space and your roof doesn't work, you're not out of luck. Community solar is an option in a growing number of states. Here's how it works. A developer builds a solar farm somewhere in your utility service area. You subscribe to a share of that farm's output. The energy gets credited to your electric bill, and you typically save 5 to 15% on your monthly bill without installing anything on your property. No panels, no equipment, no installation. You just sign up and start saving. The catch? You don't own anything. You're subscribing to someone else's system. You don't get backup power during outages. You can't pair it with a home battery for energy independence. And the savings are modest compared to owning your own system. But if your only other option is doing nothing, community solar is a legitimate way to reduce your electric bill and support renewable energy. It's available in about 20 states right now and growing. One thing to watch out for, read the contract carefully. Some community solar programs lock you into long-term agreements or have cancellation fees. Make sure you understand the terms before you sign. Option 4, battery only. This one's not really a solar alternative, but it's worth mentioning. If your main goal is backup power and energy independence rather than generating your own electricity, a battery-only system charged from the grid can still get you there. We covered this in detail in our whole house battery backup without solar video. I'll link it below. The short version. A battery system like the Franklin WHA Power 2 or Enphase IQ5P can keep your house running during outages, help you save money on time-of-use rates, and give you a foundation to add solar later when your roof situation changes. It's not the same as generating your own power, but it's not nothing either. So here's my honest ranking. If you have yard space, go ground mount. It's the closest thing to rooftop solar in terms of performance and ROI, and it works with the same battery systems. That's my clear number one. If you don't have yard space but have a driveway or patio, solar carport or pergola is worth exploring. Just budget for the extra structural cost. If you can't install anything on your property at all, community solar gets you partial savings with zero hardware. And if backup power is your priority regardless of solar, battery only is always on the table. The one thing I'd push back on is doing nothing. The fact that your roof doesn't work for panels doesn't mean you're stuck paying full price for grid electricity forever. There's almost always a path forward. It just might not be the one you expected. And if you're not sure which of these options fits your property, that's literally what our consultation is for. We'll look at your roof, your yard, your utility setup, and tell you which path makes the most sense. Even if the answer is wait 2 years and do rooftop after your new roof. Honest advice, no pressure, links in the description. Hit subscribe if this was useful. We do this every week, and if you want to see our full breakdown on battery backup without solar, that video's on screen now. Catch you guys in the next one.